Although COVID cases and deaths are staying low, the financial impact from the pandemic continues to linger. For many families in North Alabama, there's still not much in the budget for groceries. Our Kelly Kennedy tells us what schools in the Huntsville-Madison County area are doing to combat hunger this summer.
Schools always make sure their students are fed throughout the school year, but because more families than ever are facing food insecurity, schools are stepping up to make sure no student goes hungry even after school lets out.
This is where the summer program is so important and so valuable and so very needed within those communities where those particular young people will not get an opportunity to eat otherwise.
Throughout this school year, public school systems in North Alabama have been able to provide free meals to every student in their districts, whether they qualify for free lunch or not.
The pandemic definitely revealed that food insecurity exists in our community, and when some families may have experienced job loss, or maybe they became sick and they were hourly workers and they weren't able to work, that impacted their family budget. And so because the school was able to provide free breakfast and lunch, that definitely helped families.
Just the increase in participation, it's been wonderful. We always ran about 50% participation during lunch, and now, like I said, it's 65%. So since the meals have been offered at no charge, we've seen a significant improvement as far as just the number of children that are getting meals.
Federal funding is allowing schools here in North Alabama to provide these free meals throughout the summer and extend their reach to families who've never had the opportunity to participate in summer feeding programs.
Madison City does not have enough children on free and reduced lunch to qualify for summer feeding. You have to about 50% of your student population has to be on free or reduced lunch. So although it's something that we've really wanted to do every single year for 20 plus years that we've been in a school system, we've never qualified and been able to do it. So now with the waivers that are being offered, we're going to be able to feed our students that are in learning programs this summer. So we're really excited about that.
All three school systems in the Huntsville-Madison County area are providing free breakfast and lunches at both school-based summer learning programs and pickup programs each week this summer. Huntsville City Schools is also offering meals through mobile delivery sites.
To enhance our ability to provide more meals throughout the city, so those meals are prepared at a specific school site, loaded into the van, kept warm, kept cold, and delivered to different locations.
These school systems say the free meals this summer are for any student who wants to participate.
Maybe you're not necessarily feeling that you have a food insecurity. Everyone across our district is welcome to join us to receive a lunch and breakfast. It's not just for those who have identified as being free and reduced lunch services. It's for every single student in the Madison County school system.
For a list of summer meal pickup times and locations for each school district, visit our website, rocketcitynow.com. Putting the Valley first, Kelly Kennedy, WZDX News.